Hello everyone. I've had a few questions about some updates on my cars and that's pretty much it, just my cars. Um, it's cold here. I don't like to work in the cold anymore. But anyway, here's the update on the Mustang. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's an '05 GT. It has 40,000 miles on it. But anyway, it's a LS swap car. It's kind of going to be a drag and drive car for me. Started at a budget, kind of on budget still, but you know how it is. LS swaps are not ever cheap. So not much has really changed underneath the hood. I did change manifolds to an eBay manifold. I think I showed you that before. I did put some Holley valve covers on it, changed the coils over. So next step is to go ahead and run the cold side, and then got to run the hot. But the main thing is I was waiting on is I did get a cage put in the car. I just got it back probably 3 weeks ago. So it's going to be certified for 850s. It's got swing out bars on it. Did a phenomenal job on it. I put the dash back in myself. It's probably not the best, but I'm not a fabricator. I like the swing outs with the locks. We got to put the knobs on it yet, and I don't have the net. That everything was on back order, so waiting on that part there. Let's see here. Just finished up the transmission mount today. This car is running a 4L80. Let me get a flashlight. There's Malibu for the guys that are into the Malibu. That car now has nitrous on it. It was running pretty good last year. I lost third and fourth. That's a 4L60 in this car. Actually, it's a 65 now. We put the 5 pinion planetaries in it. 3500 converter. Got to get that transmission back in. So not really much on this one either. The nitrous is just a 150 shot, nothing special. Back to the Mustang. I got to have the glasses put in the front and rear. There's the trunk. I did buy that seat delete kit thing, but he did a really good job on this. Gotta put my kill switch back in, finish all that back up. The transmission mount, it's a 4L80 now, but this car was a 5-speed car, and I adapted the 5-speed cross member. I did cut it a little bit, modified it, but it's holding, it's working for now. We'll see how it works when the car's actually running. I did run the rear transmission cooler. I got to go ahead and tie that back up as far as the lines and everything, but there's the rear cooler. This was, like I said, a 5-speed car. Went to the junkyard and I got the automatic pedals set up for it. So I put all that back in, took the clutch pedals back out, everything. That's all done. This is where my cage runs through. I messed up this piece here, so I got to go to the junkyard and go get that piece there. So the car no longer has AC. I'd like to maybe try to put it back in if I could, but it still does have heat. I did lose the defrost vents here, and these outer vents, the center vents will still work, and the upper defrost will still work. Floor still works, but with the cage coming through like that, I did lose those vents. Let's see here. Next step is got to go back to the junkyard. I got to get a new reservoir. This is for the 5-speed here because it ran the clutch slave cylinder off that. So the automatic's a little bit different, so I got to go pick up one of those. I can't think of really anything else. I waited 4 months for that cage to get done, so that kind of tied me up a little bit. Like I said, this was really the start of a budget car. The car I bought for $3,000. It had a blown up 4.6 and a 5-speed. I took the 4.6 out, sold it, sold the 5-speed, sold a few other things, and I have $1,200 in the car itself. So, like I said, budget again. Not my preferred wheels, but I got front and rear brand new in the box for $300 for the whole set. Tires, of course, were, you know, list price. Nothing, no deals there. I did convert the rear to a 15-inch, 15 by 10. Fronts are 17 by 4.5. 4L80 junkyard core. It does have a trans brake in it, and I want to say it's a 3500 converter. I think it was also a BMR front support, core support, like a radiator support. I did change that out for more room. Still running the stock K-member. I'm running Coyote swap mounts. These are actually for to put a Coyote in here. They adapted to the LS pretty easily. Didn't really have any problems there. I think there's companies out there making them now. I did this before all that. Let's see here. If there's anything else you guys want to know, you just got to ask. I know I haven't posted in a while. Did come back with that dent from the shop, but we'll see if we can't get that fixed. Everything's working as it should. The only thing that I will not have is I will not have the factory gauges. I would like to put like a Holley 7-inch or something in it. Oh, as far as fuel system, this will run, we got to make, let's see, I think we got to make a mount for the module for like I'm going to run two 525 Hellcat pumps in this. Warbros, I have them bought already. Oh, I got to mount the shifter yet too. Maybe I'll get to that tomorrow. But all in all, this car is really pretty much like brand new. It's clean as heck. So low miles, no rips in the interiors. Very, very clean car. So anyway, if there's any other things that you guys like to know, you just got to let me know. I'd be more than happy to share my info, which I don't have lots. The Malibu, if you were wondering about that, like I said, it's a 78. I've owned that car for well over 30 years. I bought that out of a junkyard for $200. It's a 60,000 mile original car, but anyway, we'll get that transmission back in, and I just got to get some help from my son to get it up underneath there. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.